First off, I appreciate you guys sticking around. I know it was a long game, but I hate it that we couldn't get a win for Razorback Nation. I hate it we couldn't get it for Coach Pittman. Credit to Florida, a really, really explosive, experienced team that's probably deserving of every accolade and ranking that they've got. I was impressed with them trying to game plan against them, and then on the field they're good in every area. I'm proud of their team on fighting. I wish we again could have played there to win the game, and got away from us early in the first half. But I thought at least offensively it kept coming back, and Felipe played an excellent game in a really a situation as a mature competitor as he is. He showed his true colors on coming back and playing so well. And the offense around him did a nice job stepping up. But we'll regroup. I talked to our team inside about life is made of a series of moments, and not defined by one single moment. Just like we won't be defined by this moment, we're defined on how we respond to this. Our guys will be hungry to get back to work and play at home next Saturday against LSU.
Tom.
Hey Barry. I know you tried a lot of different things against that offense. What do you just credit them for having answers, or did you guys help them at all?
Yeah, I think number one, they're really good. I don't want to take anything from them, but man, we look at this third downs. We had a couple there early that the ball was tipped. They came up with a catch. We just couldn't get off the field on third down, and then we were dropping in the zone and not bringing pressure. And they're good up front, and we weren't able to hold up long enough in our zone coverage concepts. And then when we tried to go man, we got beat. And there were times that mixing and try to keeping it off balance, and we couldn't ever really get in front, and couldn't find a way to get in front and get them in third and long. And then when we did on a couple of third downs, they got off the field. So credit to them. We've got an opportunity to continue to build what we're trying to do defensively, and we're going to get back to work as soon as we get home.
Hey, Barry, I'm curious as to what you told the guys in the locker room at halftime, and then obviously coming out the third quarter, that touchdown drive there, and then it was a ball game.
Yeah, the thing we talk about, and Sam has done such a great job, in every situation of leading this team. And I tried to, a little bit think about, his message continuing to build this team and this program, but also wanted to challenge our guys. Hey, we need to hit the reset button, and at 0-0, let's go play. Offense, kickoff return, you're up. Offense, go score. Defense, find a way to get a stop and get off the field. And then let's try to get it into a real game. And, I think still credit to our kids, man. They're doing and listening to what we're asking them to do. And I hate that I fell short for them tonight, but we'll rebound. We'll bounce back from this.
Yeah, Barry, now having game planned against them and seeing him in person, what were your impressions of Kyle Trask?
And he's so impressive. And I played against him a couple times now, and I'm super impressed with his patience, his ability to not only look off a receiver, but stay right where he's at, stay on target. And he's got a terrific arm. I've never questioned that. But just you can see how comfortable he is in this system. The playmakers around him. He's a heck of a quarterback, and I would suggest he's going to win a lot of games here moving forward.
Hi, Barry. Good to see you. You touched on Felipe, but like I say, given all the attention and pressure, how impressed you with how he played, and what about those deep passes to Woods on the touchdowns? What'd you think of those?
Yeah, I think you look, and I don't know enough about critiquing quarterback play, but he has gotten so much better. The deep ball, it's something that he's worked so hard on, and we got receivers with speed, and he's been able to place it there. But I want to take the football side of it away, the plays he made out on the field, take that away, and just think about him stepping into this environment like you're talking about, Bob. For a 21-year-old kid, 22, and the history that he had here, and then when he ended up at Arkansas, really not knowing that we were going to play Florida during that time, so didn't have to really worry about. But when the schedule comes out, now you're faced with everybody that you grew up with, so to speak, in the locker room. That takes some tremendous mental toughness, and so proud of the way he handled it so well. Proud of the way he competed, and I'm so happy he's our quarterback.
Otis. Scotty.
Hey, Barry, could you, I guess, just give me your thoughts on Mike Woods and Traylon Smith's games tonight?
Yeah, I think, without having the stat sheet here in front of me, it seemed like Mike was open and made plays when he had the opportunity. He's a guy that has become a big play weapon for us. He's got great strength out in the open field when he catches the ball, and he's got tremendous speed. And then Smitty ran so hard. I thought, offensive line, they kept battling in there. I was hearing on the headsets, making adjustments, Coach Davis making adjustments with Coach Browse on some things run game wise, and it kept working. And, he is 22, is a great competitor, runs so hard and so tough. And we can win games with this team, and we've done it. We're going to continue to do it. And we're doing it with guys because they're practicing, they're preparing, and then they get in the arena and they're going to go compete.
Nikki.
Coach, talk about Florida's protection of Kyle Trask tonight, and did your defensive line get about as much, in there as you thought they would, or was it just too much tonight?
Yeah, I think they had great protection, and there were times that we were rushing three that I wasn't expecting us to get there or have much pressure rushing three. Was hoping we'd be able to hold up in our zone coverage concepts a little bit longer than we did at times, and then there were times we brought four, maybe brought an extra and five that we at least made him move his feet and move out of the pocket. So I was trying to balance it and mix it in as much as we can. And, I've got to do a better job because we came up short.
Tom.
Yeah, the Traylon Smith 83-yarder in the second quarter. Just I don't know what you heard over the headphones on that one, but how big of a play was it? What did it do for your team?
Yeah, it was huge. Anytime you can have an explosive play, and that one happened in the run game. It's so big, and the offensive line, they did a great job blocking at the point of attack. I think he made one move and inside to out on the perimeter, and then was off to the races. That was a huge play, one that we need, a big chunk play in our offensive system. And that was 11 guys doing the job. Is fun to watch.
Dre.
Yeah, Coach, I was wondering, 4th and 1 there, I believe second quarter, you elected to go for it. It looked like Franks had Burks deep, but he decided to go underneath, and their linebacker knocked it down. The decision to go for it there, and then the execution of the play, if you could comment on that.
Yeah, I think anytime you step into this game, and I wanted the team to know that we're here to win it, and we're going to be aggressive. And I trusted the play, I trusted the call. If we had to do it again, I'd do it again at that situation in the games. I wanted to show our team, we're coming down here to try to win the game. And it was, we felt really good about the play call. It was there, like you said, we had a vertical opportunity, and then we had, the throw that we made. It's got a fingertip on the ball. So I will never, go into a game, and I'm going to do everything we can to go win it. And at that point, I thought that was a good momentum play for us to try to go get.
Two more. Hutch.
Barry, along those same lines, I think on the second possession in the third quarter, you had a 4th and 1, but you're at your own 32. Was there any thought of going for it there, or were you just too far deep in your own territory? Yeah, we Kendall and I talked about for a couple of, brief moments, and I, if we didn't get it in that situation, the score was what it was. I wanted to try to get back into it, flip the field a little bit with our punt game, and see if we could get a stop on third down defensively.
Last one, Bob.
Larry, I know you did some of your own coordinating at Mizzou and you were the head coach. Well, what was it like tonight, wearing both hats, and did you feel like it took away from your play calling at all?
Sam did such a great job this week on even though he was away, he was present with the technology that we have in Zoom and all the different things. And he was such a great leader, and he laid out and really kept everything off my plate this week. And just did, he did the things that he normally does throughout the week. He just wasn't in the office. And so a lot of praise and credit to Sam Pittman on the way that he structured it because of the staff. We didn't miss a beat in the offense or in the office of what we were trying to get done from a checklist. you know, from start to finish on the week. You know, I'd be lying to say I would. I think we all missed his presence, and kids rally around him. We're going to play hard for him. They understand he's our leader, and but he did such a great job even navigating through this week on still being present and making sure that we knew exactly what we needed to get done. And defensive staff, I thought that pretty status quo for us this week as we went into it.